Alright, ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelt on this one, cause I'm fixing to take you down through there. Now, my last video it was about this the gazelle leaping across the constellations and the paw of the bear, which is the foot of the bear in Revelation 13, going across these three constellations right here. Camelopardalis, or whatever this right here is, two horns, and the beast of the sea, I think. Anyway, where it says two horns, this right here is called the giraffe, but this right here is the double hump camel, which refers to as the two humps is two horns. All right. But this is what I'm fixing to get into. Right here in the book of Joshua. In the book of Joshua, you got Beth Hogah, Beth Arabah, Beth Shemesh, Beth. All right. You got Beth right here means son or house. Beth means house. Shemesh is a son. Now, I showed you on my last video the head of the serpent. This constellation right here, Draco, these three stars right here. Guess what? Utu, Abzu, and Shamash. Now this is in his history, and this is talking about the Rizkians. This is a race of being, light being. But this right here is Utu, Abzu, and Shamash, which is equal to Anu, Enlil, and Enki. Now, right here in this Bible, you have Beth Shemesh, house or son of Shemesh. Okay? Beth Shemesh. So I said, let me do some research on Shemesh. But this is what I found out. Scientifically, or inadvertently, I guess you would call it, these three stars right here are four. Let me go four. These four, okay, are Beta, Gamma, Nu, and Xi. Now, I ain't no rocket scientist. I'm just no spiritual man. I failed chemistry. I failed in high school and physical science and all that, and I don't know nothing. I worked at a nuclear plant, but let me tell you what's fixing to happen. See this right here? Beta, radiation. This is radiation. Gamma, this is radiation. Alpha is radiation. I am alpha. This is pure radiation. Now you got these three, alpha, beta, and gamma. You got three different types of radiation, and this is the significance of it. Pure alpha radiation can penetrate anything. Let's say you have little particles of radiation, boom, they can penetrate anything. Beta, some penetrate, some don't. Now, I do know this little bit. This is beta, this is alpha, this is beta, and this is gamma radiation. Gamma radiation, boom, can't penetrate anything. It bounces off of anything like this is a lead. A lot of people use lead blankets to block off gamma radiation, but alpha radiation can penetrate anything. Now, think, for example, you got a microwave. You put a Pop-Tart in this microwave, and with the foil on it, what's going to happen? Boom, you're going to have a fire in there. You know why? Because the radiation is reacting to the element, or the subatomic element is subatomic. While this is atomic, this is subatomic. This element right here, the foil, is a solid. It is a metal. Therefore, it's having a reaction causing fire. Now, This right here, Xi. Now let me show you something. Xi right here, Xi, it's negative charge. It's neutral or negative. Neutral or negative. That means when a positive energy touches a negative energy, you get boom. You get an explosion. You get a fire. You get, and look what, this is called, in baryon mode, this right here, wheel of fire. And God said, let there be light. So right here in Shemesh, gamma radiation, the third letter in the Greek alphabet, the third position from a designated carbon atom in an organic molecule at which an atom or a radical may be substituted. Now this right here, nu, that's all I could find on it, but I'm going to tell you something. Nuclear, that's atomic. This subatomic. This is subatomic. Now, I have looked at this right here and this Xi right here, and this is where it sent me. This is what I found, an entire table in this dictionary talking about all this stuff right here that's French to me, and I don't understand nary bit of it. Not nary bit of it do I understand. But I understand what a positive proton and a negative neutron is. But you remember lambda, 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 sigma? Look at all this. Them words right there mean something. Alpha, I am the alpha, the positive alpha energy, alpha radiation versus the omega, the negative Xi energy. That's what omega is. There's the Xi right there. Omega is the negative energy. I am the alpha, the positive energy, and the omega, the negative energy. God is both good and evil, both positive and negative. Now, this is what happened. When God said, let there be light, this was done by the word, thought. Thought. This is what word means, thought. Thinking in your mind, talking to yourself in your mind. When he said, let there be light, guess what? He invented good and evil. He invented good and evil. And guess what? He split the word. He split the word and went into both good and evil. So guess what God is? Guess what God is? God is the Word. God is thought. God is consciousness. And this is how it works, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it works. Now, this stuff right here is getting deep and it's getting good. Now, snake and fish. Nu is snake and fish. Now, these two right here, old Dagon and the Catholicism. They even have nuns right there. Look at that. Look at that. And these 4 stars. Now, these are the 4 stars named in the head of the serpent, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to dig a little deeper into these names, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to tell you something now. This stuff right here is deep. It is deeper than what people say, think, and make it out to be every Sunday.